Hello YouTubers! In this week's video I'm going to be doing some fishing at the dam at Croton-Hardy. I'm afraid it's going to be a little bit on the short side because we had a camera problem. Actually, it was camera operator problem. I failed to put the SD card in the camera, so it's not going to record anything, so I had to rely strictly on my GoPro. Now this was on a Saturday afternoon, and when I got there, there was only one guy that was just leaving who had several fish in his basket, and another guy on the end of the little ramp that I was standing on that was fishing, so we weren't bothering each other, but that was soon to change. Within a few minutes, a guy came down there along with two of his kids, and really didn't follow good fishing etiquette. Rather than find some place that's further downstream along the river bank, they decided to just stand right next to me and start fishing as well. The two kids were basically within 3 feet of me, so it made it rather difficult to do anything. As you'll see, I did continue on to see if I could get a bite or see if I can get something out of the spot. This video was shot on Saturday, July 26th, and temperature was probably in low 80s, and so very overcast, but it was dry and was pretty comfortable to do some good fishing. Obviously, out of courtesy towards my fellow fishermen there, I didn't do any talking. I was basically just casting and reeling it in. But on the bright side, uh, I've got the reel on this yellow pole working pretty good. So the snags are all taken care of and are out of it now, and it's working pretty good. While I was there, I didn't see very much get caught, with the exception of the guy that brought his kids down there. He did catch a small bass. The most annoying thing is the kids, which seemed like they were about 12 years old, really didn't have their mind on fishing. They were kind of screwing around, talking, moving their poles around, trying to throw their line in towards a small fish that was right by the shore, but not really serious. In fact, they were just right on top of me, made things very unpleasant. I had brought down my ugly stick that I bring with me all the time. It doesn't have the open spinning reel, but it's kind of fun to play with, and it had a different bait on it, and so I figured I'd try that one as well. After a little while, two more guys showed up with fishing poles, and you can just see the one over there on the left, and he was just getting set up there on the rocks. He's out of my way, but it was just starting to get a little crowded because there's also a couple people further on down the riverbank where they were fishing as well. So it was starting to get a little bit too crowded for me to hang around. After dealing with those kids next to me and with all the other fishermen coming down and filling up the riverbank, I decided just to call it quits, wrap everything up, and head on back home. Yeah, it just got too crowded down there. I saw a guy take one out of there. When I got down here, we had a guy come up with 6 fish in a basket, at least 6. But these kids are down there just playing around, kind of chasing me out. So I'm gonna call it and just come on back up. What's that? Oh, I didn't catch anything. When I got here, some guy comes up. He had probably about six trout or so. But yeah, but I got down there.
I don't think you can legally have 6.
Yeah, but I got down there, and then this guy comes down there with his kids, and they kind of crowd you out. Yeah, they were right next to me playing around, and you know, with their poles. So
Yeah.
I don't mind saying I was getting kind of winded going up this hill. A lot easier going down than it is coming up. Most of the guys around here, the fishermen, are very friendly and very courteous. Unfortunately, it just wasn't my day.
Gives you a little exercise, don't it?
Oh, jeez.
You make it about 3/4 of the way, you're like, ooh.
Like they say, I'm getting too old for this. Yep.
The more you slow down, the worse it gets.
Yep. Now, I'll see if we can get a card in this thing. Whew. And maybe shoot an intro. Unfortunately, I didn't bring another card with me either. Well, the good news is I got the snag all taken care of and this yellow pole. That's about it. I want to give a shout out to one of my subscribers who recognized me in the grocery store after I shot this video. That's the first time I've ever been recognized or approached about my YouTube channel, and I really appreciate it. Got a big kick out of being recognized and have him come up and greet me. So if you like this video with all of its flaws, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And most of all, thanks for watching. And please, if you have any comments, whether you like it or not, please let me know. They're always welcome.